You're tuned in to Heard from the Horse Mouth. When it come down to Lil Durk, I would like to believe he a thinker. Just by paying attention to how he been moving over the last couple years. When it got hot again, you see he been really just thinking, strategizing. His daddy just came out the joint. After being locked up all them years. His homeboys in and out the joint. He done been to jail, locked up before. You feel what I'm saying? So I would like to believe that he a thinker. So if I thinking like that about him, I would have to believe he know about the 48 laws of power. You know, for those who don't know what that is, that's a powerful book that became written by Robert Greene. It's a very powerful book that got famous in the joints. Niggas come home, put niggas at home up on books and shit. So one of the laws, law number 3, conceal your intentions. I'm just gonna read the little piece. It say, hide your intentions not by closing up with the risk of appearing secretive and making people suspicious, but by talking endlessly about your desires and goals, just not your real ones. Then I'm gonna go down to this other one and say, use smoke screens to disguise your actions. This derives from a simple truth. People can only focus only on one thing at a time. It is really too difficult for them to imagine that the bland and harmless person they are dealing with is simultaneously setting up something else. So, I believe, yeah, he probably did have a situation that happened with his girl, but I'm thinking a lot of that shit is smoke screen. You know what I'm saying? He been real quiet lately. That was his opportunity to fade to black. You know what I'm saying? Fade to the back. You know what I'm saying? Just move out the way for a minute, slip off, because he did erase his Instagram page. And if you pay attention, he still got his Facebook page. He still got his Twitter page. But Instagram is the main page that, most motherfuckers sit on. You know what I'm saying? That's where they find their chicks at. You know what I'm saying? Be DM chicks. Motherfuckers really ain't on Facebook like that, sliding in motherfuckers' inboxes. Facebook is like mainly for family and shit like that. Twitter is just wide the fuck open. Instagram, you kind of got a lot of control of who on there, you know what I'm saying, watching you and shit like that. So to see him just deactivate his page and just fade to the back, you know what I'm saying, or fade to black, like Jay say, I would think it's a strategic move. You know what I'm saying? That other little shit that happened in California, niggas was throwing his name up in that shit, you know what I'm saying? And, you sit back and really watch that play, you would think, oh, okay, he cool with them niggas on the, you know what I'm saying? In Cali, okay, might have had something to do with it. But you see all this Rico shit going on in Atlanta, don't nobody want no parts of that shit, man. You know what I'm saying? If you notice, he ain't on Lil Baby album. At first, I was speculating like, damn, maybe they beefing and shit. But then I seen some OTF members, went live on Instagram, and they was kind of bumping this shit in the background. I guess that was, like I say, another little slick move to let motherfuckers know, if you is thinking we got a problem with Baby, we don't. Look, we bumping his shit. You know what I'm saying? Lil Durk ain't, tweeted out or did nothing like that. He's not even on there, but he would use his soldiers, you know what I'm saying? Like Duty Low, and he'll use them to play Lil Baby, so motherfuckers will get that shit out their head. But yeah, he just falling back, man. You don't know what the hell his little sneaky ass got playing. He seemed real sneaky. You know what I'm saying? Real sneaky. They say get back game ain't got no time limit on it. Ain't no time limit on get back. So you don't know what the fuck he planning. And I'm quite sure he's smart enough not to be on the phones. So them boys moving in code. Moving in code and moving real swift and strategic. I know he planning something. We won't know until it happens. It seemed like, what I'm saying, OTF, they kind of move like that. Especially, and not just them, a lot of other motherfuckers move like that too. But them in particular because, they're in the limelight like that. And we get a chance to watch them, from the time when Vaughn got killed, everybody like, why you ain't doing shit? Slide for Vaughn, slide for Vaughn. He really don't comment on the shit. You see him make little subliminals in music, shit like that. Interviews, like when he with Ebro, he had made that comment out of body experience. Everybody automatically caught on to what he was talking about then. He was talking about Quando Rondo. But you know what I'm saying? Dirk sitting somewhere right now, blazing the one, setting up his next booby trap. Don't fall for it. Somebody might fall for it. I seen a couple cats made some comments towards his old lady and shit. When the news broke that he got about that other Instagram model that popped up talking about she got a baby with him and shit. Man, listen, if you that dumb enough to think for 1 minute she gonna fuck with you and you a op, and everything going good, y'all texting each other and you drop a motherfucking location, that's gonna be your last location you drop. Trust me, it ain't that type of party. She ain't going nowhere. You saw what he said. Welcome to death row.